Hello, we are back, and I have a co-caster now. Say hello, Rosa.
Hi everyone.
And Rosa is good with Terran, so we can get some more insightful Terran commentary. So, Rosa, what are the implications of playing against random as a Terran player?
Well, playing versus random, you don't know what opening to do. It's hard to tell because you'd want to do different opening versus Zerg than you would versus Terran, for example. So the openings are going to be quite different. You'll probably go for very fast scout and quite a general build instead of a specific matchup build.
Yeah, you didn't see the last game, but he actually scouted, he sent his worker at the same time he started the production of his depot, just to scout.
Wow, that's quite early.
Yeah, I think that's too early. Like, that would
Yeah,
hurt your build a lot,
yeah,
wouldn't
it
it?
delays your mining time a lot.
And what do you have to say about Neoplanet S? Is it going to be hard to play against random on this map?
Well, it's hardest to play against random on bigger maps because it takes a longer time to scout them, so being random won't give you too much of an advantage because you'll be able to scout them really fast and
Yeah,
see what race they are.
Neoplanet S is one of the smaller maps. Okay, so we're in the lobby. The countdown has begun. We're going into Neoplanet SLE. So what race would you prefer to play against as a Terran player on this
Oh.
map?
um, I think playing versus Zerg is pretty good on this map because there's a lot of early aggression you can do. It's easy to deny their third and there's lots of multi-prone harass you can do.
So we see at the bottom left we have Alohaman spawning as the orange Terran, and top right we have Lowsow spawning as the blue Terran. So we have a TVT.
Okay, this should be quite interesting. There's a lot of early aggression builds you can do, such as 2-Rax Reaper, that are strong on this map due to the small rush distance. So it'll be interesting to see if they opt for that or just normal macro builds.
Well, yeah, as Alohaman is not sure what race he's playing against yet, I think Reaper opening
Yeah,
might be
Reapers
rare.
are good versus all three races,
Well,
so
yeah.
that'd be a safe bet.
So we see the depot going down, and yeah, there's the scout, very fast scout.
Yep, that's pretty fast. That'll hurt his economy a little bit. But he will know that his opponent's Terran, so he will be able to prepare
Yeah.
properly.
We even see a fast scout from Lowsow as well. I mean, he's the
Yeah,
random
that's
player.
strange. It could be a
Scout,
proxy, actually.
possibly, but if it is, we're going to see the SCVs cross paths.
Yeah, that's unfortunate if it
Worker
is a
kiss.
proxy. Okay, barracks going up. Normal
At
time.
11,
Oh, 11.
not normal time. We see a very fast barracks, and seeing as he's already delayed his economy a bit by sending such a fast,
Whoa, it is a proxy.
yeah, proxy barracks with the
Yep.
gas, so
This
yeah,
is most likely a Reaper build.
yeah, we're probably going to see Reapers. What do you think about this 11 barrack? Do you think that was a
Well,
mistake or intentional?
I think it was probably a mistake, really, because he sent the work out early, probably got his build messed up, I think, but it could have been intentional, maybe to deal with any early aggression that a little bit easier. Because getting that marine out can help deal with those Reapers.
Yeah, of course the Reapers regenerate in Heart of the Swarm, so you want to try and kill them as fast as possible until they get to a critical mass where they can start killing off Marines.
Yeah.
See a second barracks, very quick, without any gas.
Yeah, so you should be quite safe versus any aggression now with 2 barracks using Marines. Yeah, let's see.
We see Reaper?
Yep,
Yes,
Reaper.
Reaper on the way.
Yeah, I don't think this will do too much damage really, because he has 2 barracks using Marines. The Reaper shouldn't do that much. Oh, he's looking for proxy.
Yeah, we do see he's expecting
He knows
this.
something's up.
He will see the barracks eventually, but the Reaper will probably get into his base before then.
No, that's not a very good idea.
Yeah.
Sending the Marine out. He should keep it in his base.
Yeah, you need your Marines together or else they'll just get picked off by the Reapers. We see his barracks made, yeah, in the main. The SCV does see the Reaper just as it spawns.
Oh, okay.
It runs past the
He's gonna
SCV
get in the main. Oh, no.
with the 2 Marines on the low ground.
He should be able to do a bit of damage.
Kill the mule possibly,
Let's
killing
see
an
how this might
SCV.
go. So 1 SCV down. Each
How
SCV is pretty
yeah.
important. Is it gonna
We
be
see
2?
Los already has a 16 to 14 and SCV lead.
Yeah.
Third one's gonna die.
This rat is playing good.
Yeah, and we still have a second Reaper on the way.
Yeah. I think
Will it
it's
die?
Oh,
Oh,
good
yeah, good micro by
Yeah.
Alohaman,
Yeah,
keeping
that's
1
good.
Marine back there. So this
Oh.
Reaper's going to come in straight into the 3 Marines.
The Marines on move command.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The Reaper's going to be fended off. Command center on the way.
But the damage is already done. Look at the worker count.
Yeah,
6
13.
workers ahead
Mhm.
this early. And
The-
sending the barracks back home.
Yeah, and the command center on the way. I mean, Alohaman's command center is earlier, but not enough to make up for the SCV lead that Lowsow has.
And expanding on the low ground helps that bit as well. You get your economy up that a little bit faster.
Yep. We still have Marines. Well, Marines should be on the way.
Okay. And both players macroing up quite happily. And well, okay, sending his Marines out. He could be doing a little push. These 7 Marines could do damage versus this single Reaper we have out.
Yep. So the Marines will be... Will they kill the Reaper?
Yeah, the Reaper should go down.
Oh, the Reaper
gets
size is
away.
6 HP, and of course it will regen to 4 HP.
Okay, this Marauder should be able to be pretty effective versus these Marines.
Yeah, the command center is nearly going to finish. The command center here is done, but this one's going to be operational first, just because it's on the low ground. Both
Okay.
Marines die, no units killed.
3
This
Marines.
Marauder will probably die unless he micros it back. No, it's going to die.
These 3 Marines could do a bit of damage.
Yeah, it depends on how this Reaper's microed.
Yeah.
2 HP.
Okay. That's close. Okay, the orbs
The SCV dies, but it finished the command
yeah,
center.
that's important one, really. These 4 Marines aren't going to kill it off. Okay.
Can this Marauder kill the Marine?
Yeah, the Marauder and the Reaper should be
Yeah.
able to definitely.
Just about. Without the Marauder dying.
Ooh, oh,
10 HP.
okay, that's a big win for Lowsow right there. Okay. And now Alohan just gets up his command center.
Yeah, and we
That's
see the factory is going to be faster for Lowsow.
Yep.
He's already got the reactor up. He's making Hellions.
Yeah, these
Alohaman's
Hellions,
still making his reactor.
yeah, these Hellions are really effective versus Marines, which is what Alohan is going for. So these Hellions can do good harass and good damage to the Marines as well in a straight up engagement.
Did you see the Reaper is going to come and scout?
Oh,
Alohaman's prepared for this.
yeah,
He's got
very
two
good
Marines on the
defense.
low ground. And my co-caster has to leave. But he will be back, I hope. Okay, this Reaper was denied, but to be honest, over the course of the game, okay, it died, but to be honest, over the course of the game, the 2 Reapers that were made by Lowsow really did pay for themselves. You can still see the impact of those early SCV kills, because even now, 31 SCVs to 23. Like, we do have a supply block from Lowsow, which is going to halt its production, being forced to call down supply and produce 3 depots at once. But still, the worker count is heavily in favor of Lowsow. And these 2 Hellions are going to be microed badly and not kill much. I mean, the Marines were in a perfect concave. They should have been... If they were in a line, they might have died, but they weren't. Medevacs on the way. Whereas Lossow's not even put down his starport yet. He's trying to go for the Hellion bio push. See a speed boost medevac coming, going to drop only 5 Marines, so he's not committing too much. I mean, he wants to leave some units back at home, because he's scared of the Hellions that have been produced by Lowsow. I mean, the worker count is still very bad for Alohaman. We have to see if this medevac drop can make up the difference. And it might, as Lowsow decides to push out with all of his Hellions and Marauders. He's going to see this drop, but he still hasn't seen this one. Only 2 Marines, not enough to take out the medevac, which speed boosts into the natural. Lowsow pulls back everything. Let's see how much damage can be done. We can already see the worker count evening up somewhat, especially with this down here. 32 to 35. Lossow's still in the lead, but will that hold? He runs past the drop down here, goes to the one into the main. Really, he needs to split up his army. 32 SCVs to 24. It looks like Lowsow has lost his economic advantage. Hellions running past these Marines. Intercepting 1 Marine. Supply is now in favor of Alohaman. He's still got Marines down here. He's got Marauders standing here. 34 SCVs to 11. This is game-ending damage. The Hellions now go back and then decide to come back here. Alohaman knows he has a huge economic lead. All he needs to do is survive the counterattack, so he's making bunkers, widow mines, and the Marauders do clean up the drop fairly, but 10 ACVs to 34, like, if this counterattack doesn't work, there's no chance. I mean, there's a third command center on the way, but with only 10 SCVs, he won't be able to benefit from it. Blue Flame isn't going to help you against bunkers. You can see a volley does 50 damage. Not enough. Especially with Widow Mines here and SCVs that can come and repair. Another drop being loaded up, even though Lowsow only has 12 SCVs. See the medevac flying over the Hellions, it doesn't even care. He doesn't even care that Lowsow's seen it. He's gonna go for it anyways. Marine's not in the bunkers, but it shouldn't really matter anyways. +1 armor. Loading up all of his Marines, nothing in the bunkers. These Hellions could drive past, but he doesn't know there's nothing in the bunkers. Looks like Alohaman wants to go for the kill. I mean, he's put 8 Marines into this 30 health medevac. That's dangerous. He should have put them into this one, because it doesn't take many Marines to kill off that medevac. He will see this third base. Will he bother dropping it? Yes. He's gonna drop it. I mean, normally you wouldn't bother, but seeing as he has such a lead, he can actually kill this command center. The Marauders and Hellions are coming up this way, which is a bad idea because he's probably just going to lift up and then drop here, and then have to come all the way back round. We see 2 Vikings killing a medevac. Oh, he should really lift, but instead he decides to commit to the fight. He kills all the Hellions off, but not the Marauders. He runs away. Too scared to drop into the main because of the presence of these 2 Vikings. Still 39 SCVs to 12. Lowsow's going to need a miracle to come back into this game. I mean, even if his third command center did finish, he'd still be so far behind economically that he needs a miracle, really. Lots of Marines. More Marines in production. Factory and starport not producing anything at the moment. Scan at the natural reveals the Widow Mine. But really, he's so far behind economically, he really would have wanted that scan to be a mule. But we'll see if this counter push can do anything. He does have 2 tanks which will go to outrange the bunker, but I think Alohaman might just have too many units. He's even taking a 4th base when he knows his opponents, when he knows he's that far ahead economically. That shows that he's really confident. Okay, he stims, snipes 1 tank, 2 tanks, kills off the rest of the army. 83 supplies to 36. The Vikings die and we have GG. So we'll be back with the next map, which will be on the map everybody's waiting for, Steps of War, very shortly.